We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
O cara tá peladão, velho. Caralho. Suave, essa parte é suave. Só que não. Whoa. That's Bob wrong. So.
Already gone.
Cara de cabeça. Maluco. Caraca, a bunda de fora, rapaz, tá peladão. Se assustou. Essa parte não tem muito o que fazer, então vamos logo morrer. Vai aparecer os caras aqui, vai querer pegar nós e é isso. Caraca, o bagulho dá um medinho dela. Oh, fuck. Os caras ficam falando no vídeo aqui, mano. Vai aparecer os caras aqui. Vai mais pra frente. Tem pros dois lados. Tá, isso não, vou deixar mais baixo aqui.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
natural do cara. Control Lake.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Boa se fosse dublada, mas tá bom também.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work. Hora de trabalhar, parceiro. Deixa eu deixar mais baixo.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Retorne convite.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Here's someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Crime scene.
I was getting to that, Thornton. we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How
I
do we
wanna
get
see the
there?
body.
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Que chato, cara.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Casinha bem
A creepy
Susan.
twig sculpture? Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest
Muita
of us
coisa pra ler,
baffled.
velho.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'm not that old.
Okay,
Vou começar a escurecer que vai ficar foda.
gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I'll be back in a second. Nope.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Munição. Viu? Deixa pra cá, velho. Oxi. Oxi. Ainda não posso ir pra lá. Parede invisível. Cabana da bruxa. Aqui morava a bruxa de Calderley, que cuidado, talvez o espírito dela ainda assombre este lugar. Então tá. Tem nada aqui. Travei aqui, velho. Um lugarzinho bom de se morar, hein? Não vou ler bosta nenhuma não, velho. Lugarzinho sus. Eita. Eita. Tá, aqui que não vai ter que pegar o coração e colocar aqui. É, tá, pode crer. Agora é de boa. Pior é depois. Ponto de interesse, mas eu já fui ali. Essa árvore aqui é estranha, velho. Tá entendendo? Tá, vamos logo pra história. Esquece.
Welcome back, and
Esse cara também é suspeito.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Não vou pra cá não. Olha o corpo lá.
Wonder what's inside.
I should take a look around for a way
Acho
to
que
open
eu
this
sei
thing.
qual que é assim, ó. Pera aí, não. Tá, não sei não. Senha lava-mãos, tirar a frigeradeira, tirar a soneca. Tá, pode crer. Lavar a mão, tá, esse aqui. Tirar o frango, tá. Tirar a soneca, pode crer. Essa. Tá. Caralho, qual que é mesmo, velho? Caraca, eu esqueci, velho. Puta que pariu, mano. Peladinha, peladinha. Tô cheio da munição, hein. Tanto quanto estranho, cara.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Ai, dor nas costas, velho. Só isso que tem por aqui. Que sirva de aviso aos demais invasores. Siga. Tá. Agora de dia suave, cara. Mas de noite aqui o couro vai comer. Vamos para a história.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way. Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Cara, tem uma piroquinha pequenininha.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidência? Talvez sim, talvez não.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open.
Acho que não tem
Heart
coisa mais
removed.
fácil.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Vou montar o mapa mental aqui, rapaz.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Vítima, assassinos. Descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassino. O
Who is our victim?
assassino?
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Será que ela tá morta mesmo? Já ela descobre.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Multiple killers. Exatamente. Múltiplos assassinos.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a
Os
camera?
carinha que tava lá.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Pra depois. Cara, o que tem que fazer agora, velho? Tá, coloca o policial.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert
Nightingale.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Esse cara aqui tava no primeiro jogo. Foi de vala, foi de vala.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Caralho, olha pra cá. Ai, o jogo aqui é cansativo, pai. Cansativo.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Cara, o que mais tem que fazer, velho?
So you
Lots
knew
of
our
bodies,
victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Alguma
Need to
luz?
think about it.
Daqui a pouco vai ter luz. Mapa mental.
I had to review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tá.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Cara, até agora eu não achei uma lancheira, velho. Eu podia ter achado, velho. Tá fácil, tem que fazer aqui, velho. Puta merda.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Já fui aqui, já. I'll be
I think
back
I saw
for a
something.
second.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Tu. Tá, tem gente aqui. Não dá pra entrar agora.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Falou aqui pra voltar lá, velho. Cadê meu peixe, velho?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Esse cara aqui é estranho, velho. Que eu faço o quê, porra? No meu pé, chulé. Vou comprar mais o meu sacinho.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Aí, consegui. Aleluia.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my
Esse jogo que vai dar
intuition to
um
a revelation.
pesadelo lá dormir.
Piece it together.
Piece together. Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Out from a lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Meio vivo, meio morto.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Eita, alguém na casa.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Isso mesmo, isso mesmo.
Remaining.
Faltam 11.
Miss you, kiddo. Oh, if only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
11 remaining.
Oxi. Caralho, nunca tem que fazer essa porra aqui, velho. Perfilha a vítima. Tá, voltando essa porra aqui, ó.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the
Meu
way.
lago.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.